Oh. That's not where I meant to go. Let's take the elevator. Dr. Krakowski, there you are. Where else would I be? I run this ward after all. I do run this ward after all. Well, I didn't see you at the general meeting. No meeting is important enough to leave our patients unattended. I already spoke to Dr. Theobald this morning. So I know what's happening, and I would ask you to comply with the instructions of the management. We need to do our part to ensure that everyone here can do their work in peace. Speaking of work, I've updated your file. I wish you a productive shift. Alrighty. Let's get to these crazies. Hey, Rudy. How are you today? How's the self-inflicted food poisoning going? Feeling better, but I almost threw up again when the hospital started shaking last night. Can you keep it down, please? My head. He's just jealous because I'm fit and healthy again. I'm telling you, Doc, it was like an earthquake. When the roof came down, everyone jumped out of their beds to see what was going on. It was sick. I bet. It's a good thing you're not so sick anymore. Totally. I even had breakfast this morning. That sounds good. Still take it easy and stay in your beds, okay? Sure. It's just like so boring here. I want to sleep. Alright, let's take a look at your readings. I think we can adjust your medication already. Awesome. Alright, let's see what we got. We need 5 pills. Do that, that, and that. And I think we're good. Excellent. We've got the bacteria under control. We'll give you some medication. But I think you can go home tomorrow. You're not infectious anymore either. If you can keep yourself out of trouble for a few weeks, you'll be back to full health in no time. Yeah, I'm way stronger than the stupid Shigella. Or Shigella? Did you hear that, Ollie? I won again. Leave me alone, okay? I'll take a look at Ollie. Take it easy and try to get some more sleep. On it. Is everything okay? I feel so sick. Can't keep anything down. My head and stomach hurt so bad. You don't sound too good. I'll give you the same shot I gave you yesterday, okay? This should get the Shigella back under control. Sure. Do what you can. Shigella? Is it Shigella? Shigella? Oh boy, he really is shaking. Right. There we go. Everything hurts. Looks like your Shigella hasn't died down yet. Your body's still fighting it. Ouch. Come on. Don't be so dramatic about it, Ollinator. Ollie? He's not being dramatic. Your brother needs to stay here until his readings improve. But get some rest, Ollie. Try to sleep. We'll do another checkup later, okay? Okay. Brother's really not doing well. So do me a favor. No messing around, okay? But Ollie's not in any shape for excitement right now. Okay. So long as he gets better, that's the main thing. Alright, let's go check on Irma. Can I help you? How do I put this? It's a little embarrassing. There's no need to be embarrassed. I don't think that muesli went down well this morning. I'm afraid it made me throw up. I'm really sorry. Don't worry, people throw up here every day. Do you need something? I don't know. I'll try to close my eyes again. I'm always so tired after breakfast. Hello, Finley. Did you have a nice weekend? Yes, thank you. A little stormy. How do you like the new room? Well, I missed the waterfall a little. But now it's raining cats and dogs in front of my window, so that's something. It must have been the storm. Strange, isn't it? When the sun's shining, water drips from the ceiling. But when a real storm comes, the building stays pretty dry. Yeah, kind of ironic, isn't it? Do you know if the hospital has dust trolls by any chance? Dust trolls? I don't believe I've heard of those. I'd be happy to enlighten you if you have a moment. Sure, I'm all ears. Oh, well, all right. And let me tell you about the stormiest night of my life. It was a stormy fall night. The rain was coming down in buckets. We had to tie everything down to stop the wind from throwing it about. Little Giuliani was still at the bar with Gilbert. I could only hope that they were both okay. I was home alone, nailing boards to the windows. The whole house was shaking, but I secured what I could. Unfortunately, that didn't include our porcelain windmills. Though they were ugly old things, to be honest. Anyway, I made the best of it. I fired up the stove and cooked the only thing that helps on a stormy nights like that. A hot cinnamon cocoa with an almond crust. I curled up in a blanket and settled into my favorite armchair. Oh my god. Well, the first 8 minutes of that's gonna be a whole lot of nothing. My bad. Well, that's embarrassing. Then suddenly the whole house rumbled and a bundle of twigs fell on my head. Whoop. I was about to throw them in the trash when I heard these little voices. Hey, what are you doing? She wants to throw our house in the trash. What's she thinking? They shouted. The sounds were coming from the twigs. There were these little creatures living in the bundle. They called themselves dust trolls. They came by that name because they liked to collect dust from around people's homes and use it to sew clothes and blankets. We chatted for a while. Fortunately, their home had been damaged, so they asked me to fix it. I didn't have much to hand. Then the dust trolls saw the broken windmill. That ugly thing? I asked. But the trolls liked it. So I glued the pieces back together and set it up in the hallway. The trolls were beside themselves. They partied all night. Right on until the storm had passed. And guess what? Since that night, I've never needed to dust again. The dust trolls have done it for me. I even decided to buy a second windmill and put it up at Gilbert's. It saved me a lot of time over the years, all of which I spent happily in my armchair, wrapped up in a blanket with a hot cinnamon cocoa. There's nothing better. I should see if any dust trolls want to move in with me. They'd be a huge help. Well, I'm afraid I don't know exactly how one goes about getting them to move into a house. It seems to just happen. Do you think Gregor Glendower knows about this? Yes, I know he does, in fact. It was his favorite story when he was young. Shall we take a look at your lungs? I was hoping my story would captivate you enough to make you forget the work, but I can see there's no getting around it. I'm a little exhausted anyway. I'd like to rest my eyes for a spell. I'll make it quick then. Oh my god. Your lungs are stable, but the inflammation is still there. Bed rest is the order of the day now, okay? Let the antibiotics do their job. I'd rather keep moving. I know, but please try for me. And you need to drink a lot, so your mucous membranes can defend themselves against the bacteria. Okay. You've had a rough night. Try to get some sleep. Once my son's been to visit, I'll lie down straight away, I promise. It seems he didn't manage to come by yesterday. I'm sure he'll be here soon. Don't worry, you'll be back on your feet in no time. All right. All done. Excellent. Right, let's see. Thank you, Finley. No problem. Work goes much easier when the weather's so bad. Take care, Finley. You must have sensed how tense the atmosphere is here. Sometimes the weather is a reflection of people's moods. What are your thoughts on the situation? That's no concern of yours at the moment. I'm going to get a cup of tea. Just be on your toes, more so than usual. Will do. Thanks for the heads up. Well, I guess that's the end of my shift. Because we could go to the break room. You're still here. Looking for something? No, thought I'd keep you company for a little longer. So friendly. Would you mind answering a few questions for me? As senior physician and your immediate supervisor, I suspect I have a certain obligation to do so. You may ask me a question. 1. What do you want to know? What do you think of Dr. Theobald? Since we are colleagues, I will answer that question on a professional level. I've known Dr. Hugo Theobald for many years. He introduced me to the world of medicine, and I trust him. Consider him one of the best doctors I know. The job of chief physician doesn't really suit him so well. I don't think he's made for a life behind a desk. Dr. Theobald always wanted to be on the front line, to help people. And I hope he can do more of that sometime soon. Unfortunately, the practical side of the job is the first thing to fall out by the wayside when one gets promoted. But I hope he manages to come back to it again. That was a surprisingly deep insight. Thank you. Don't get used to it. You still have a lot to learn, Finley. So keep your eye on the ball. Now, please, let me enjoy a few minutes of peace. See you tomorrow. Yeah, we'll use the elevator. End of the shift. Good night. Is that it? No anecdotes? No wisecracks? No nothing? Not today, kid. I'm tired. Oh. Good night then, Ingrid. Yeah, it's been a day. There you are. Have you two been waiting for me? Yes. Me and I have been speaking. There's a really weird vibe here today. We want to go over to Gilbert's and talk it over. Oh, I'd love to come. Thanks for waiting. No problem. Let's get moving. It's already pretty chilly out. Why is it always me who ends up clearing up these messes? Mr. Glendower, do you need help? Help? No, thank you. It'll only take longer if you try to help. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Rubble's still here. No wonder. It must be pretty heavy. But I bet Mr. Hydrick isn't happy about it. What? Bah! It's all going down the drain. Okay. Jeez, that was one hell of a storm. Whoa. It's open. What? Hey, you three. Can I get you a coffee? Not for me, thanks. What about you two? I'm more in the mood for a beer. I'm afraid I've not been sleeping well the last few days. I think I need to give up caffeine. Ah, well, worth a shot. Come by again sometime. I have the best coffee in all of Porcupine. Yeah, you bet. Oh, I love coffee. If it wasn't so late, I'd have a cup right now. I've had enough caffeine for today, though. We haven't been inside Gilbert's yet. Hey, you three. You're all soaked. Hey, Giuliano. We need a drink, stat. It'd be my pleasure. Sit down, warm yourselves up. There's a free table back there. We'll take that one. No problemo. What can I get you? I'd like... something warm. A warm drink? Sure, coming right up. Make yourselves at home. I'll bring it over. Like a hot toddy. Or just a tea. Ah, that's the stuff. How do you like to drink, Finley? It's great. That's what I like to hear. So, what do you think? About today, I mean. We don't normally have general meetings like that. Only when something really important happens. Like when a person or a body part disappears. Or if someone loses the key to the medicine storeroom. Those were just made up examples, right? Anyway, it's an old building. Bits fall off now and then. One year we had so much snow we thought the roof was going to cave in. What did you do? Nothing at all at first. We were on call. If it had gotten worse, we'd have evacuated the hospital. There's a contingency plan for things like this. We'd have driven everyone over to the school gym hall. Why there? It's big, it's empty, plenty of power outlets, good access for ambulances. So why call a general meeting over a bit of rubble? The roof's still intact. And this kind of thing happens in a storm sometimes. It's getting more and more common, especially in recent years. Maybe we should ask Dr. Theobald about it. Yeah. We could do that. Get a load of this, Patrick. It's our table. What are these losers doing there? I was going to ask the same thing, Ralph. Disrespectful, if you ask me. You said it. I know you three goons. You work over in that hospital, right? Excuse me. Oh, little Carly's back again. Still recovering from our last little chat, huh? What do you want? We want an apology. An apology? That's right. Patrick had an accident a few weeks ago. Got hit by some stupid woman bus driver. And if I didn't have such quick reflexes, I'd be stone dead right now. We're sorry. Sounds like you got lucky. It could have been a lot worse. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Tell him, Patrick. Well, I didn't get away completely unscathed, of course. I had a deep wound on my arm. I needed stitches. But instead of treating it properly, the hospital just stitched it up and sent me straight back home. 2 days later, it was like it was on fire. Can't imagine the pain. I had to take antibiotics. I can still feel it now. Yeah, that's your fault, you bunglers. Well, we're very sorry, of course. These things happen. We weren't the ones who treated you. Oh, it's a typo. We don't work in the surgery. Believe us, we do our best for every sick or injured person that comes to us. So do the staff in surgery. Complications can happen. It's not ideal, but it's not uncommon either. Ha! You hear that, Ralph? She'd miss it. It's their fault you're chronically handicapped. What? You're not listening right, Ralph. Oh, right. Yeah. Now I'm the liar. You would say that. I'll tell you what. We should shut that place down. Throw all of those idiots out. And tear the whole dump down. If you weren't all so lousy at your jobs, my wife wouldn't have been dead for the past 5 years. Now you're messing with my best friend, too. Like that's not enough. You get to pocket all the insurance as well. While we work our butts off day after day. What's up? Can't take a little chrism? Did you choke on your silver tongue? I know a good hospital for that. But it ain't in this town. Ha! Good one, Ralphie. I'm sorry. Hey, look. Little cotton swab does talk after all. What did you say? Say it again. It's real loud in here, don't you think? I'm sorry about what happened to your wife. These two didn't have anything to do with it. You know that. What you don't know is how hard we try. Every day, every night. Sometimes we don't even get a chance to sleep. So come on, let us enjoy one night out together, okay? Well, I accept your apology, but that still doesn't make up for the damage done to my friend. Let's see now. How about you pay our tab for a year? That should cover it. You just won't let it go, will you? Maybe I should give you a smack in the mouth. Wouldn't be the first time. Just try it, wise guy. Carl, don't. Don't be stupid. Oh, you must be the boss around here. Bet you like ordering folk around, huh? That's it. Time to crack some skulls. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I guess go time. You're not letting him get away with that. Time to wipe that grin off Ralph's face. Excuse me. Each fighter can attack once per round. Choose an attack and let him have it. Jeez. Keep an eye on your health points and magic points. Oh. What? All right. Ah, shit. Pleb Patrick and Rowdy Ralph. This is... That didn't even work. Oh, it did work. Except I'm probably going to lose now. We need my health back up. All right, we got this. I guess I'm faster. Oh, shit. Ah. Hey, you klutz, be careful. Can't you see my buddy's hurt? That's right, gravely injured. Ouch. This is ridiculous. Just look at those two. There's nothing wrong with them. Look at me. Don't see me complaining, do you? Come on, Carl. Calm down. You want me to calm down? Did you hear the way that jerk was talking about us? Excuse me. I know. I'm angry too. But we're only playing into his hands if we start a fight now. Breathe, Carl. Better? Better. Look, let's call it a night. It's probably better if we all go to bed. See you tomorrow? Yeah, sleep well. And Carl, you need to put some ice on that. Yeah. Man. He might still be at the bus stop. Alfio. What a night. Can't wait to go to bed. Okay. It's a little bit shorter of an episode if you're watching this on YouTube, but this would be a good time to actually take a break too. But anyway. Let's turn this up a little bit. If you're watching this on YouTube at a later date, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series as much as I am, leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell so that you know when the next episode drops, and we will see you in the next video.